Hey, plant peeps. Welcome back to LPLR Orchids. I'm Travis, and thanks for checking in. They always look like crap. I know we haven't been posting a lot lately. Not because there isn't a lot going on, it's just that there's a lot going on, And I think I may just give up trying to grow catasetums. Anyway, let's take a quick look at some things that are in bloom and maybe some things that are going to bloom hopefully soon in the future. And also, maybe we'll chop up this giant Maxillaria marginata. Maybe. Yeah, let's see what's happening in the orchid room. Do got a Paphiopedilum in bloom, the Spicerianum. Last year it did bloom with 2 mature fans and flowers, but this year only 1. That's fine. It's got another young one on the way, so it's okay. It does need to be repotted. So, here's a good case of when should you repot a plant? Well, for this, because it's starting to grow towards the edge and the old growth is at the middle, so it needs to be redone because it's kind of like a creepy, crawly one, within the paths. So that needs to be done, but nice flower. Love this guy. Show you the tag on this. The primulinum. So half primulinum in bloom for like over a year. I don't know. It's just really good bloomer. Got to put that tag back in. And then the Limianum also still in bloom. Not going to focus because it's so bright. Can I turn that around? There you go. Limianum also, half Limianum, also in bloom for over a year now. Just one after another after another. Love these sequential bloomers. And we've got a lot of paths that are just starting to put on sheaths and low buds right now. A few more paths in low bud coming on over here. So hopefully, check back in another month and a half. We'll have some more paths in bloom. We don't grow many of these, but let me pull this out. Yeah. Once it stops moving. So there's the Brasidium Summer's Dream, and it is in flower. It's got like 1 or 2 inflorescences that each put on like 2 flowers. And then it's got this third one that's got 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 flowers and maybe kind of like a little bud or whatever. And while it's blooming, it does look nice. I like it. However, this plant is not really well grown. So it definitely needed more water over the summer. Let me show you what I mean. So all of the blooming pseudobulbs you can see have pretty shrunken, like accordion wrinkly leaves. See that one there? Right? And this one over here, it put on a bloom spike, but look at that nasty, wrinkly, shrivelly little thing. Yeah. So not such a great culture that we had for it. No, like a lot of our outdoor plants, we just kind of threw it out there, let nature do what it would with it. And yeah, they grew, it had new growths, it seemed like it was doing okay. It put on some flower spikes, which we were happy about. And yeah, whatever. It is what it is. It's not dead, and that's great. So I'm going to keep trying to grow it, and maybe next year we'll try to water it more. I think that's just dehydration. Like you can see now, it's relying more on aerial roots that are coming out from the bases of these creeping new pseudobulbs that kind of grow on top of each other. So, yeah, that's the deal with that guy. Uh, anyway, It's watering day, so a lot of the falls here are out of the way. Our little new seedlings are already watered and yeah, still trucking along, looking good. And speaking of watering day, so here are a couple phals in bloom species. This is the Marii, Phalaenopsis Marii. See there, oops, I'm spilling some water. Anyways, this one I definitely want to try to hybridize right now with the Borneensis right behind it. Here's the flower. So these guys are maybe a bit overdue. There we go. That flower is a bit older, but you can see the coloration and the lip shape. I mean, the lip is way overexposed. Sorry. And um, the yellow hood column, whatever. So I wanted to try to kind of cross these two, but they, like I said, they are maybe a bit too old. They've been open for a couple weeks now. So I need to do it if I'm going to do it. Other plants that we're watering today. I'm seldom so happy to see leaves growing, right? You always want to see flowers, but this leaf that I see just starting to poke out is making me very happy because this is the Phal gigantea, which did not grow a new leaf last year. And that made me really nervous because I'm like, oh no, is it going to keep growing or stop growing or what the heck? How come it's not growing any new leaves? Finally, it's poking out a new little leaf there. So really happy to see that. Quick Phal gigantea update for you, for the hardcore El Pilar fans. Yeah, that one is fading off and at the same time growing some new new buds. Um, yeah, RL, some things we struggle with. This is an RLC Gulf Green Hairpig. It's got a couple new little growths that are starting to grow from the bottom, coming up here in the fall. By the way, this is October, early October. Um, yeah, so that one is doing okay. It's still coming back. It did not flower this year. Yeah, boo. Anyway, uh, now onto a group that, yeah, ups and downs, right? So here's one of our catasetums. I'm about to give up on the catasetums, except maybe this one. Eight? Yeah. So this is the catasetum macroglossum. And maybe you can kind of just see that it looks like there's a spike starting to grow down there at the base of that guy. So I think that is what it is. Um, and that's really good to see. Hopefully we can get it to keep going. Now we have moved most of our catasetums that are kind of living, we've kind of moved them inside. That's only basically one or two now. And there's a couple more that are still struggling. Let me show you some of the other catasetums real quick. Although it's raining outside, and that's where a couple of them are on the, yeah, on the stairs. Let's go real quick in the rain. Ah, okay, it's raining. So these guys are so frustrated. So look at this guy. So it I thought it was dead, and one of the commenters, viewers, pointed out that it looked like a new little bug growing, and they were right. I looked after they commented; they were totally right. I forget who it was. Anyway, I got to talk fast. So yeah, that thing is now growing, and I have no idea what to do with it to keep it alive. Yeah, so this guy is not really doing too awful much right now either. It's just kind of sitting there growing along, although nothing is really happening. Although it's still okay. Now this one here's totally just basically dying. Another one of our black pearls. Yeah, it's not doing really anything at all, um, and not looking great. Yeah, and there's another really confusing one. Where the heck did I put it? Yeah, I forgot. I moved this one back inside. So this one's right inside the door. I moved it in last week. And yeah, I don't know what to do with it because again, it's got these little tiny new growths, which that's cool. It's got brand new little growths coming on. The main growth from this summer is just now starting to kind of, well, it looks horrible, right? It's been chewed and it's got all kind of whatever rot, fungal marks, bacteria. I don't know what they are. Blah blah blah. It's just they always look like crap. That's just the truth. Anyway, um, yeah, for us they do, not for everybody. For us, and that's kind of another reason. These guys aren't really meant to grow in our climate. I think I may just give up trying to grow catasetums. I don't think it's worth it. We hardly get any blooms. We had one bloom last year, and now it's like I moved that one actually to I think it's at school. Um, yeah, so I'm just ready to kind of not really do anything else with them. We'll see. I'll keep these going, but I'm not going to buy any more. You know, that's just how it is. I give up. Anyways, it's raining. Oh, it's wet. Anyways, thanks for checking in, guys. I hope you're having a good one. And yeah, stick together, stay focused, and we will see you guys back here at Open Lars soon.